Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I don't need to ask what you've been playing, Avon, because I know. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, so I'm for those that don't know me, I'm Robert. This is Young Magnificent Games channel. We play old games, we play new games. Currently, I've got playthroughs of Darksiders Genesis on the go with the lovely Avon the Raven, which you've probably just seen.
I need to get going.
Yep. Okay,
Have an
sorry.
excellent day.
You too, Avon. I've also got a playthrough of American McGee's Alice on the go, which I'll be playing again on Friday, which is a dark take on the Alice in Wonderland universe, and I have Skyrim. We've just made it a Solstice theme. And our immediate problem is the fact that we've made it to Skull Village, but they don't seem to have a single unowned bed. And our character is slowly, like, you can see from the mana bar, they're gonna die from tiredness before too long. And I don't have a solution to that, because they literally don't seem to have an unowned bed. I feel like the survival mod wasn't properly tested in Soul's theme. So, oh, hang on. Is this it? No. It looks like it's a bed, but I don't seem to be able to activate it. I think it's just a fancy rug. So yeah, that's the problem. But yeah. Well, let me catch up with chat. Where were we? Sorry for the interruption. Oh no, that's absolutely fine. It's lovely to see you, Holy Burb. I hope you're well. How have you been? I need lunch as well. I'm a bit lurky. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, Brandman. What's for lunch, if you don't mind my asking? Au revoir. Oh dang, American McGee takes me back. Oh, you've played it? This is my first time playing it. So Pikachu recommended that I play American McGee's Alice quite a long time ago, and so it ended up on the list. But then much more recently, I saw Holy Burb playing it. She's in chat right now. She's ever so lovely. Do consider giving her a follow. But yeah, she was playing through it, and so I figured, since I was looking for another game to play, I'd just, you know, take it to the, push it to the top of the list. And so I've started playing that, and I've also got the sequel to that game. I think it's called Alice Returns. I'm actually playing the first game via the second one, because you can, like, you buy the second game on Steam, and then they don't seem to have the first game for sale, but there's a way you can, like, set it up so that you also have access to the first game from the second game. So that's what we're doing. Hi, I'm Holy Burb indeed. Alice Madness Returns. That's the one. How are you finding that? Oh, when are you streaming some more of it, actually? That's a good question. I'm going to reload, because our character is literally getting closer to death with every waking moment. And yeah, what am I going to do about sleep? My best bet is probably going to be to ride Breakneck to back to Raven Rock and hope there's a bed there I can use. Or I could ask Frosty. Do you think Frosty would know? Saturday maybe? Okay. Let me see. There's a very good chance I'll be able to watch that on Saturday, as long as I know. Do you have going live messages? I'm going to be honest, I don't actually spend all that much time on Twitch when I'm not streaming, so I don't see from Twitch when people are going live, so I tend to rely on going live messages. It's fine if not, I'm just asking, like, if you you know, if you already did that, that would be ideal. If not, I was going to stream today, but I got too tired. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a shame. You sure? Don't even want to do a short stream? Have them on my server, but they'd be the only going live messages that I have. Okay. Is your server publicly accessible? It's fine if it's not. I went out twice last week. Now I need a full week to recover. Will these... Oh, hang on. A mead hall. That sounds like somewhere I may be able to get a bed. Don't worry about the horse. The horse does that. It's a summonable horse, and when you get off it, it unsummons. Seriously, is there a bed here I can use? Please tell me there is. Oh my goodness, these are Reiklings! I did not realise when I walked in here. I'm surprised they can speak to me though. I thought they were like goblinoid creatures that couldn't speak. It used to be. The link likes to expire. Okay. Well, it's just, so one thing you can do, I don't know if you know about this, Holy Burb, you can set up a Discord channel to be for publishing announcements, and then other people can on their server subscribe to your channel on the server, so that whenever you say you're going live, it appears on their server as well. That's what I've done with a number of streamers. So if you're happy for me to join the server, and you're happy to set that channel up for publishing, then I would be more than happy to make it so that whenever you go live, it gets announced on the Magnificent Society Discord server as well. Where did you live before you were here?
I live all places, all of world within great water.
It's a soul thing. Who are you?
You strong. Help Dragon.
How did you learn to talk?
Chief smart. Most likely dumb, but Chief smart.
You are very smart.
Family, we strong. You stronger.
Are you saying you want my help?
Bilkamak, run. Prize beast, run. Bull tribe king, chase away. Bilkamak, fear. You bring, he follow you. Yes.
Bilgmuck is an animal of some kind, and you want it back.
Bilkamak, prize beast. You find, he follow. Bilkamak, love meat. Give meat. He follow. You go.
Okay, I wasn't expecting this to happen, but do you know what? Why not? But seriously, do you have a bed? And did you build this place yourself? Or just take it over? I feel like you probably just took it over. Not a single bed I can actually use, by the looks of it. Well, unfortunately, that does... We'd be able to see them more clearly, but again, we're very tired, and that means the screen gets blurry. Yeah, I'd be open to that. My server is mostly dead these days, though, I have to warn you. Oh, that's absolutely fine. I'm sorry to hear that. I know it, I know if you're trying to... I forgot I had that equipped. I know if you're trying to, make your server a place for people to, socialise, have fun together and so on, it can be frustrating to for there not to be much interaction on your server, so I fully understand that. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf. Why was there wind all of a sudden? I wonder if there's a dragon over my head or something. Ramshack trading post discovered. And there is someone here, but no bed.
Yes, sirrah.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Seriously, I seem to remember there is some item you can buy in the Soulstream expansion that lets you like just sleep wherever you want, which I feel like is going to be mandatory. I might actually ask Frosty at this point, just in case. Frosty. I'm playing Skyrim. I'm struggling to find an unowned bed in Soulstream. The survival mod means that I need to sleep. Any ideas? Let me carry on. Oh, that's the mod list. I'll have to pin that in a moment. Finding an unknown bed in Self-Syn can be trickier, so just seek out abandoned shacks or similar camps, inns, though not free. Do provide a bed for a modest sum. I feel like that's a generic response, not a specific response. To be honest. Well, someone was firing arrows at us. Or bolts, maybe. I tell you what. I feel like... unless I'm mistaken, I feel like they've tried to make the Soulstream more like Morrowind than it was in the game Morrowind. Because you've got to remember, when the game Morrowind came out, they were... people had already seen Vardenfell and all the wildlife, the flora and the fauna and what have you that was there. And just generally the way everything looked, the aesthetic. And so they wanted, I presume, to create something that contrasted with it, show them something new, which makes sense. But now that this is, you know, like... when did Skyrim come out? Was it 10 years after Morrowind? I think so. They obviously wanted to make people nostalgic for Morrowind, I assume. I mean, that's what it feels like is going on here. And so it feels like they've added creatures that I don't remember being in Soulstream, but I do remember being in Morrowind. And like the aesthetics, it just looks more red. I remember Soulstream being a much cooler colour in general. Like, I mean, it's a cold place, but I seem to remember the colour palettes were using cooler colours more, whereas this Soulstream feels redder. 2011, if I recall correctly. I think you're right. I
work for Mogrul. You got a problem, you talk to him. Mogrul doesn't lend coin to outlanders. Look somewhere else.
Ahaha.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sujammer that will ever grace your lips.
Sujammer. Sujammer is a liquor that you can buy in Morrowind. But the thing that was really notable about Sujammer was that in Morrowind, the game, its effect was it buffed your strength by 50 points, but it nerfed your intelligence by 50 points. Now 50 is a lot. Like the maximum, with unmodded, the maximum any skill or attribute can be in that game is 100, excluding enchantments and magical effects and stuff like that. Like your character just through leveling could only get to 100. You can go well over that by drinking potions and stuff. And a normal attribute might start at level 40, like when you're level 1. So that should give you an idea that, like, suddenly buffing by 50 or taking away 50, that's a big change. So yeah, this Sujamma Liquor, plus 50 strength, minus 50 intelligence. Here's the thing. Unless you're playing a wizard, you probably don't have more than 50 intelligence, but the game just doesn't let your intelligence ever go below 0. Now, if your intelligence does hit 0, your mana becomes 0. So there's no casting spells through your mana. I think you can still use scrolls and stuff, but you can't cast a spell that would cost mana. And so for most people, once they've had one, it's treated the same as a potion in the game. Once they've consumed one Sujamma, no casting spells through mana. But their strength has gone up by 50. The game doesn't then stop you from drinking all the Sujamma you want. Like, you can just keep going, and there's no downside beyond having 0 intelligence. And a lot of things were tied to strength in that game. I think both your... I could be misremembering. I know your damage with melee weapons was tied to... strength. I've got a feeling it may have also had an effect on 2 hit. But anyway, the point is, it was, if you had the carry weight, it was really worth it to just walk around with like 10 Sujamma all the time. And then if you got into a really hard fight, drink all of them one after another. Because again, the game didn't stop you from doing that. There was no like limit to the number of potions you could drink in an instant. And then you could just suddenly send your strength to like 500 and absolutely destroy anything.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
So what's the speciality of the house?
The finest Sujamma to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujamma.
I remember they were really pushing the release date as 11/11/11. Oh, I didn't know that.
That I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it.
I could help spread the word. They'll show up eventually, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose they might. Oh well.
I was honestly hoping that you'd be willing to sell me food, but a bed will do. I love for the devs to account for negative stat values. Just have my character forget how to blink and breathe at the same time. Well, yeah, quite a lot of games, obviously not the Elder Scrolls, but quite a lot of games say that, you know, oh, if any of your main attributes reach 0, you're dead. How long should we sleep for? 12 hours would bring us to 4 tomorrow, so 14 hours? Because we're a vampire. Like, I can't walk around in the sun, but I'd rather not. So, time sensitive window missed. We'll have to try again tomorrow. Oh, I'm so sorry, Avon. Genuinely, I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
And when the world shall listen.
Wait, what? Oh my goodness. It started with when they were in their sleep.
Will cease to be.
That's what we were told. So I went to sleep and I just woke up here.
Huh? Huh?
What time even is it? It's the time I wanted it to be. I've recovered my... Okay. The sleep did help, at least. I noticed we're not... Our sleep hasn't actually gone to... Like, we haven't... I would have expected us to have no detriment to... to our magicka at this point. I'd have expected us to have completely recovered after 14 hours sleep. The fact that it hasn't makes me think that there's something funny going on here, but hey ho. It's at least half my fault. I could have called in the middle of the board. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, Avon. I hope it's nothing important. I hope it's nothing like... I hope you haven't, lost out badly. But yeah, don't let, if you have anything time sensitive like that, please don't hesitate to call it partway through a board. I definitely feel at least half responsible. Sorry about that. It should be fine to handle it tomorrow. Is that gonna be... I hope that's not gonna be like terribly inconvenient, like it leads to you rushing around or anything. Storn, the Scale Shaman, has suggested that my experience on Solstheim mean I'm connected to Mirak. To follow the path Mirak has taken and learn what he knows, I must travel to Sering's Watch and learn the word of power written there. Okay. Where is that? Okay. I don't know what's going to be the best way to get there, honestly. Well, where am I physically in the world right now? Right, I'm here. I probably need to go to the northeast, get to the village, and then go round and up, I would guess. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there going straight as the bird flies. As the crow flies, I should say. Oh my goodness. Why is it still saying the world will cease to be? Hang on, do I need to save and reload? I think the game may have bugged ever so slightly. Perhaps it's like a bug to do with subtitles where there's no NPC there, because that was a voice in our head. Maybe like the subtitles don't work. There we go, it's gone. Maybe the subtitles don't work properly when there's no actual NPC in the world to be saying whatever they're saying. I have to call someplace because the state's website keeps telling me I don't exist. I have nothing pressing at the moment, really. It's just a matter I'd rather get sorted soon. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds really stressful. I sincerely hope that the state are mistaken. On the state's website, I should say. Oh my goodness. Another tree stump. I swear we didn't see many tree stumps. Hold on. Morrowind has trained me to do this. I have to look in the tree stump to see if they stashed anything there. No, I don't think so. Again, that's like, I could be, it's possible that Soulstream had tree stumps like that. I didn't actually, I think I've talked about this before. I've played quite a bit of Morrowind, but I never did the main quest, and I've done like a tiny bit of Soulstream, but not much. Tiny bit of Blood Moon. So I'm not actually as familiar with this as you might think. What was I thinking? Just looking at the shadow there and the way, like the horse's chest. Oh, and how thin its waist is, which makes sense. Was that a dragon that just hit me? Looks like it. Sorry, I got distracted there. I was talking about the fact that I'm not as familiar with Soulstream as you'd think. Now, I don't know whether they had the same sort of tree stumps that Vardenfell had, but I look at those and it immediately makes me think of Vardenfell. I think I know the reason it thinks I don't exist. Would Rav not go into it right now? That's okay. No need to go into it at all if you don't want to. Oh my goodness. I'm just hoping I can get this sorted without some absolutely ridiculous bending over backwards on my part. I hope so too. I don't know what the US government tends to be like in that respect. Whether they have a reputation for getting things sorted or not. Question, have you fought any dragons since encountering Mirak? No. Last dragon I fought, I think you were here for, it was when I was, when I had just arrived at Raven Rock, and I was attacked by that elder dragon. That was the last one. I thought I had a Nirn route for a second. This area is sufficiently dangerous that I'm less concerned about the Nirn route and more concerned about I think I missed my turn. More concerned about making sure I get where I'm supposed to be going. This is a wizard jewel. This just isn't safe. What is that? Some sort of fish person. What were they called? There were fish people in Morrowind, but they didn't look like that. No, not a netch. It was one of the types of Daedra, I think. I'm trying to remember what they were called. I think it may have begun with D, but then of course I may just be talking rubbish. It wasn't Draugr. Yes. Those ones. Squiddy looking ones with tridents. Having dealt with multiple state governments, the only ones that ever did anything approximately on time and accurately were the West Coast states. Interesting. It's the New York state government specifically, which is notorious for having some backwards and quite frankly silly filing systems with its website. I take it you're okay, Avon, right? Like, I imagine you wouldn't have discovered that the state website didn't think you existed unless you were trying to do something. I take it like all your primary needs are taken care of. It's not like you've suddenly gone for some sort of support and found out that you can't access it or something. Right. Dragon time. Elder dragon time. I should have dragon rendered. That would have been the smart move. Missed. Look, this would be the perfect opportunity to dragon rend, and my shout's still recovering. Excuse me, who's... Dre! Thank you! That's what they were called. That's what the squid people in Morrowind were called. Do you mind not freezing me? Stop that. Finally managed to trip the memory circuit. Managed. Uh-oh, I'm dead. I do not currently need support, but I was trying to do stuff on the New York website. Don't want to say what right now. I was told they couldn't verify my existence. Okay, provided, you know, you're alright. There's no, like, immediate concerns about your well-being. Yay! I've forgotten, Avon. Have you played Morrowind? Wait, did that dragon's chest just light up? That's a new one. I have not played Morrowind, but I've gotten a decent number of spoilers regarding Dagotha and Almalexia. Are you familiar with a individual by the name of Vivek? Vivek was actually meetable in ESO when I last played it. Oh, wow! Didn't know that. Isn't ESO based before Morrowind in the terms of the lore? Well, that's annoying. Haven't it in over a year, though. Get that dragon! Catch that dragon! Blast! ISO is 1,000 years before Skyrim, so roughly 800 years before Oblivion and Morrowind. Right. I don't think even though it's going to take longer, I don't think I can afford to get close to that dragon. Just going to have to peck away at it with my arrows. To be fair, its health is actually going down reasonably quickly. I think it just suddenly got a boost just as I was doing the shout. Could be wrong. Oh, that's convenient. That's right, Serana. Keep the dragon busy. Uh-oh, I think I've got the dragon's attention. I'm not sure I want the dragon's attention. No, go away! Oh my goodness. This is problematic. Oh dearie me. Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. We're doing this. No, I'm dead. Maybe try Vampire Lord form. I could do... It's not a terrible idea. I'm limited in some ways when I'm in Vampire Lord form. No Dragon Rend, for example. Why could I not use my spells? Excuse me? The other spell's not working. It's legit not letting me... There we go. Don't know what that was about. Did that thing just try to eat Serana? Leave her alone. To be fair, I do seem to be faring significantly better now. I assume you're the one that keeps summoning the Atronach. A life drain and immunity to environmental cold may be worth forgoing Dragon Ren sometimes. I think you're probably right. I wouldn't say this is... Oh, blimey, what a beautiful sight. The dragon flying in front of the moon. I can never remember which moon's which. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is going well, but I think it is going better. Why am I stuck? That's why I'm stuck. Yes, turn your back on me. That's what we want. Let me recover my health. Ow. I swear sometimes that spell seems to collide with me. Like it explodes the moment it leaves my hand. Can I absorb a dragon soul while I'm in vampire lady form? Now that's a question. That was a good shout, Avon. Thank you for that.
It takes a strong will to command a dragon's soul. Perhaps you aren't as powerful as you.
Right, he stole the soul. Thank you for that.
We will meet again soon.
Well then. Well, as if I needed any more reason to put Mirak high on the kill list. But no, you did warn me about this, didn't you, Avon? You said about how I wouldn't be getting many more dragon souls once the once I met Mirak. Where's my sword? Sword club, dragon flames, frostbite, EA. My sword's not there. That's very strange. Oh, because it's already equipped, okay. This is less than ideal. I said it would be more difficult and to save free. Yeah, after you meet Mirak the first time, there's roughly a 50% chance he will swoop in and steal your dragon souls. Oh, so that wasn't even guaranteed. Or is it guaranteed to happen the first time? Circle of Alchemy. Ebony Dagger, don't think I need that. I'll take the gold. Scroll of Harmony, why not? Steel Sword of Draining. Not bothered. Not bothered. Right, there's a word to learn here. Quite a few words by the looks of it. Earthbend Will. Can I use this to control people? Use the bendwell shout on the windstone. Where's the windstone? Oh, is that the windstone? That's the windstone. Okay. I'll try to head there then. Yeah, is that like the command spell from Morrowind? Which, is like... I think it's more expensive than Frenzy or Calm. But what it specifically does is makes the person fight for you. They become... I don't know if they become a follower. I've actually forgotten. But they will certainly... I think they do become a follower, actually, now I think about it. But that's what the command spell does. Oh yeah, I was checking out what this one did, wasn't I? Bendwell. Oh, so if I hadn't had 13 Dragon Souls saved up, if I'd had none, I'd have just had the soul taken from under me, and I wouldn't have been able to purchase this one. That would have been unfortunate. Don't know the exact mechanics, but just that Marek steals souls and sometimes he doesn't. Bendwell is equivalent for the quest line. I think you have to manually unlock it though. Oh, required for the quest line. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. That's a bit harsh to not... I thought the whole reason why they gave you shouts in the main story was so that if you didn't have any... Like the ones you needed, the mandatory ones. I thought in the main story the mandatory ones you were just given. And I thought the reason they did that was so that you'd never end up in the situation where you can't complete the game until you find another dragon to slay. But maybe not. So, windstone. That's what we're looking for. There's some sort of windstone, whatever that is. Right next to us, actually. Should be here. And I don't see it. Oh, is that it? I doubt it. Hang on, am I just getting confused? Nope, I am getting confused. Down there. Okay. Sorry, wrong landmark. That's on me. Let me make sure the right landmark is selected. I think they may not have that contingent installed, seems specifically to try and prevent you from rushing through. Why? Why would they care? Were they worried people would, like, install the expansion with their high-level characters and then just rush through it all and, you know, demand a refund or something? Like, oh, I paid this much for this. Why wasn't there more? Let me make sure that mod list thing is pinned. There we go. And we continue. Where do I go from here? Down, I suppose. Oh, I bet that's refreshing. Like glacial melt, or snow melt. Probably snow melt. Hello. Ebony ingot. Flawless amethyst. Gold. Gold ring, grand soul gem. Well, it's not really mine to take is the only problem. Presumably it belongs to whoever that individual's next of kin is. Woo! Probably something like that, or as a matter of artificial difficulty make Mirek seem more threatening. I wonder if there'll be anything else like that. You know, anything else they've done to artificially slow you down. The first Dragonborn can, after all, steal souls from you, even if you return to Skyrim. Soulstream is currently part of Morrowind. Can he? Also, I'm not sure we knew he was the first Dragonborn. We knew he was a Dragonborn, and we knew he lived in ancient times, but I'm not sure it'd been revealed to us that he was the first. Spriggan matron, blimey. And the game crashed. Isn't that wonderful? Holdy onny. I assume I saved recently. I probably did. Oh, whoops. Thought that was an early reveal. Apologies. It's possible I just missed it. Game, why are you not starting up? Hang on. I'll give it 30 seconds or so and see if it sorts itself out. Go. Okay. Go. It's not going. Alright, I'll do even more of a restart. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Interesting. Dragon Hunter. Absorb 20 dragon souls. 14.5% of players have this achievement. The Temple of Mirak. Complete the Temple of Mirak. 15.6% of players have this achievement. So more players have reached the Temple of Mirak than have absorbed 20 dragon souls. Interesting. Okay, the game is actually starting this time, which is an improvement. Right, continue. I don't know. It does seem ridiculous, doesn't it, when you think about it? That it's just become a normal part of this stream that, oh, well, if I'm playing Skyrim, then, well, of course I'm going to have to restart the game a few times. This is definitely me leaving, isn't it? After, yeah. Already have the bend wheel shout. Yep. Just checking. Which way am I going? This way. I think Mirak may canonically be the toughest foe that the Dragonborn ever truly faces. Your own greatest foe and all. I see. Well, I hope that's not clever foreshadowing. That we are our own greatest foe. I see. I don't remember being pushed around quite that much by the water back on Skyrim proper.
That they have forgotten.
More people.
That we might remember.
By night will reclaim.
Interesting. More people working at under Mirak's spell, it would seem. I was just pointing out the trope. Well, let's give this a go. Do you work for me now?
Where'd you come from?
Uh-oh. Defeat the lurker, but we love our lurkers. We love our lurkers on this channel. I hope that's not Pikachu. Do you have anything on you that explains anything? Not really. Lockpicking is 25% easier. That is a decent effect. Okay. I wish I had that much earlier in the game. Hello, how are you?
Is this a dream? Oh, it is a nightmare, surely.
I must be going mad. But then so must everyone else.
Clearly the lurkers don't love you. Don't say that, Avon. I try so hard. Oh well, what am I doing now? Talk to Storm. We can do that. Storm, I have good news and I have bad news. The air is treacherously cold. That is going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm just thinking whether I can do anything about the fact we're freezing right now. Torch, I guess. That'll slow it down at least. Huh? Oh, holy burb. So I was playing the game and an enemy I'd never seen just jumped out of this rock monolith and it was called a lurker. Hence the joke. Avon wasn't saying that just to be mean, I assume. I don't know, perhaps I shouldn't speak for Avon. I was joking about the enemy names. Where is the person we're supposed to be talking to? This is the right place, isn't it? Or is it not? Yeah, this is Skull Village. I think I called it Skull earlier. Maybe inside? Oh, okay, I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy on my other screen. Oh, how are you enjoying it? Can we get warm here at least? Before I rush off doing other things. Hang on. Let's stand on the warmest in the warmest space since we're cold. Oh yeah, this is actually working really well. The bar's filling up quite quickly. Having a great time so far. Couldn't run the game well when it first came out. Oh, I see. Is that because they optimised the game, or is your setup a bit beefier now? Or something else? I still don't know where, what was her name? Storm. I still don't know where Storm's gone. I've upgraded my setup, but they probably also optimised the game better. How long is the game approximately? I remember seeing Olivia playing it a while back. And seeing her solving some of the puzzles. Nearly there. We're nearly properly warm. What time is it in game? It's 1 AM. Right, that's probably why we couldn't find them when we were looking. Is that salmon? It's hawker meat. Oh, I tell you what. I think I'd get on really well with like some of the cuisine here. Cooking salmon on like an open fire like that must be amazing. Oh, there you are. No, you're someone else.
But it's the Allmaker who truly protects and
I
provides.
came here to study the history of Solstheim, but it's the skull who intrigued me the most.
That's very interesting. I need to speak with the leader of the village, though. Any idea where they've gone? Smoked salmon is tasty. It is, as is grilled. Can you imagine having like actually big chunks of salmon? Like you've actually caught a salmon, you have a whole salmon's worth of salmon, and you're cooking it on a big open fire. And I'm in Slytherin. No! Holy burb. How could this have happened? Was this deliberate? Are you a Slytherin at heart?
Sharing stories of my travels in Tamriel with young Nicholas.
Did that with shrimp once. Remember it being tasty, but not how it tasted. Oh, I see, because you don't have a very good memory for taste, do you?
As leader of the Skull, I name you friend to our people. I've
Wait,
met
you're
a
the
few
leader?
orcs from Skyrim. They thought us strange, but in our hearts, I don't think we are so different. The Skull live in harmony with nature. And do only what we
I can't eat shrimp. Shellfish allergy. Well, intolerance technically, but still. Still can't eat it. In every game or minigame I've always been put in Slytherin, really? Maybe once in Ravenclaw. Oh, holy burb. I'm sure it's not true. They're just testing you. Ah, is this the house? Shaman's hut, right. Found it. Storm Cragstrider, Freya. Where's all the smoke from that fire supposed to be going? They should have a hole in the roof. That's a little concerning. Anyway, I should stop poking around the house and actually talk to the person I came here to talk to. If Hogwarts was real, I'd be defo in either Slytherin or Ravenclaw. Do you think?
You have prevailed.
I suffer with ambition, so it makes sense. Well, it depends. I think over-ambition is the thing that one needs to be careful of. I think the problem is I can understand seeing ambition as a sin, but I think it depends upon where you are and how much you want. Like, in today's world, just wanting to be able to support yourself and you know, lead a life without too many troubles. I don't feel like that's a terrible thing, although some people might regard it as ambition. Like, I have to be the best at everything I choose. Really? Why the best? Why do you care whether anyone else is better? Or do you just mean you need to be as good as you can be? Like, is this a personal thing where it's like, well, if I'm gonna do this, then I need to, then obviously, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. I'm obviously gonna try and get as good as I reasonably can. Or do you actually mean, I've just set high standards for myself. Okay, yeah. I don't really get competitive. Oh, I try hard not to get competitive. Like, I try not to compare myself to other people. It would be untrue to say I never do it. But, you know, it's just human nature, isn't it? But I try not to compare myself to other people. But the other thing, just like setting high standards for yourself and trying really hard, yeah, I get that. I can be quite the perfectionist. Which isn't necessarily a good thing, but it's, you know, the way I am.
So it is. You have proven yourself an ally to the Skull.
I don't think that's the same as
So
being
the
ambitious.
Skull shall be allies to you.
What do we do now?
If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can...
Water, earth, and beast stone. Oh, and
I doubt
sunstone.
you will fully
stop whatever Mirak is doing, but it may slow.
What's out of the 4 house colours? I like the green the most. That's not enough. I need to stop Mirak now.
I cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the knowledge Mirak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this black book.
Tell me more about this black book then.
Mirak had this? This does not look like something of the dragon cult. It is a dark thing, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago, asking about black books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here.
Okay, so I have a number of tasks. I have to visit all the stones, and I need to talk to Neloth. Waterstone. Oh, ad break. In 1945, Roosevelt, Churchill and Stalin gathered to plan Germany's final defeat. Where did this crucial World War II summit take place? I don't know. That's a good question. My best guess, I mean, by then they'd retaken France, hadn't they? But they didn't have Germany at that point, or the war would be over. So maybe in Paris? It would make sense. Stone. Tell me where the stones are. Please? Oh, Beast Stone's here. Windstone, Beast Stone. Where are the other stones? Earthstone is all the way over there. Which is fine, I just note it. Ooh! Ooh! Hang on, I saw something. Telmithrin. Oh, the Telvanni have been setting up a settlement here. Oh! They were my favourite faction from Morrowind. They're evil, mind you. Wow. Are they evil? That's the thing. Definitely the Telvanni have done some terrible things. That's without a shadow of a doubt. If you listen to a lot of the other factions, they will basically tell you that they're evil. When you actually become a part of the organisation, what you end up learning is that far more than any of the other factions, if you're a high-ranking member of the Telvanni, you're independent. They don't care what you do. And so that's... I mean, like, they care about what you do with relation to House Telvanni itself. Obviously, if you're doing things that are undermining House Telvanni's position in the world, then they're going to take exception to that. And that's going to be a problem. But they don't... The organisation itself is basically completely morally derelict. They don't care. And so actually, you do end up with some Telvanni that actually are trying to do good in the world. And you have some that are very much not trying to do good in the world. And they're the ones you often hear about. But yeah, they're wizard lords. They're not just... They're wizards that hold... Very powerful wizards that hold a lot of political power as well. And they have this most amazing architecture that is made out of these giant mushrooms they grow. Like, they can magically enchant the mushrooms to grow to enormous sizes. Yeah, the Telvanni were definitely my favourite faction from Morrowind. And I can just tell from the name, Telmithrin. Right, that's a Telvanni settlement because of the Tel prefix. So, I'm pretty sure this wasn't here when I played Morrowind. Yeah, the Telvanni are here, apparently. So that'll be fun. Right, we'll go to the Beast Stone. Then we'll go to Sunstone. Then I might not be able to help myself, but visit Telmithrin. But then we'll carry on around the coast and do the other stones before I speak to Neloth. Is Neloth in Telmithrin, actually? That would make a lot of sense. You didn't tell me where he was. You just said to the south. Can I have a little more information?
Dragons have returned. Well, the Skull have survived worse.
Why do you think this Neloth can help me find black books?
He also is searching for them. In fact, he has already found one.
The big three leaders occurred at Yalta conference in Crimea. I didn't know that.
Very like the one you found in Mirak's temple. A thing of dark magic, not of the All-Maker.
Who or what is the All-Maker?
You are an outsider, and I don't know if I can make you understand. I will try. The All-Maker is the maker of all things, and it is from the All-Maker that life flows like a great river. As all rivers must return to the sea, so all life returns in time to the All-Maker. I know our ways must seem
In what way?
strange.
Do their souls get recycled?
The 9 gods
Or do you get
are
reincarnated?
equally strange to us.
Okay.
May darkness never
I just realised something. I wonder if the YouTube comments are working since I had to... I technically ended one stream and started another. If you'll forgive me, this will take me like 1 minute. I just want to make sure everything's working. And I'll quickly check the stream itself. Let me check the stream. Yeah, that stream's over, but is there another one that started? That is the question. Yes. And I see no comments. Good, we're good. Sorry about that. Let's carry on. There's the game. Where were we? So, I was making my way to the Beast Stone, wasn't I? Over here. So he hasn't actually told me where this wizard is, but honestly, the description he's given, he lives in the south, and he's interested in these books of dark magic. Yeah, that sounds like a Telvanni wizard. South, the significance being is that's where Tel Mithrin is. I wouldn't necessarily assume that he's evil. It could simply be that he's interested in these books from an academic point of view. That would be very in keeping with the Telvanni. But then so would the alternative. You don't know. With the Telvanni... Oh wow, I seem to get cold very quickly when I went underwater. I didn't know they did that in the survival mod. Because they don't track how wet you are in game. I know that for certain. Actually, do I know that for certain? I guess I don't know that for certain. I've seen no evidence of it and I haven't seen it advertised. That looks like the place, and I notice there's a pillar of light over it, which is unusual. I'm sure you'll agree with me. Oh well, we found the place. Anyway, the significance of what I was saying is this. Since I now think Neloth is probably actually at Tel Mithrin, I might actually not go into Tel Mithrin immediately. Another lurker. Ow. Hang on, where's my spell? This thing seems quite Lovecraftian, doesn't it? Not... Yeah, it does really. I was going to say not like extremely so, but quite so. This is a lot harder without Serana to help me out. Serana was doing a lot of work. I don't know where she's gone. She should have been following, but I guess she's not. Victory is yours, I submit. Hey! I've woken up from my sleep 80 times in 5 minutes. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Hold on. Let me do something quickly. There we go. Oh, is there a Reichling here? Are the Reichlings helping me? They are. That's very interesting. I didn't expect the Reichlings to come in and help. They may have saved the day, to be honest. Thank you. I may be misremembering. I thought in the first game the Reichlings, sorry, in the Bloodborne expansion, I thought the Reichlings were just like goblins and were, you know, they would just attack you on sight, extremely troublesome. But in this game, they actually seem like genuinely really helpful people to have around. Why is my name lowercase? I don't know. Oh, that seems to have fixed it. Is Avon still here? I think Avon is... I don't know for sure. I think Avon's still here. Didn't mean to do that. Yes. There we go. There's everyone's favourite Raven. Hey Avon, how's work going? Right, heading to the next stone. I'm not entirely sure. I know that every time we do the lurker combat with the stones, that a bunch of people get freed. I don't know if that's going to free everybody once I've done all the stones. It's possible it's only because I didn't see a stone near the those are the mushrooms. Sorry, I didn't see Ow. I didn't see a stone that was close to the temple that's at the centre of Solstheim, where all those people were working and where we woke up. Is that another one of those ash creatures? It is. Was this something to do with the Telvanni? Did they end up resurrecting that old general? My brain just clicked how far you are. How far I am? How do you mean, sorry? Oh, Serana! You mean like in real life, how far away we are? Oh, that's another one. Hang on. I thought I was just about to win. Like in the Morrowind story. Well, this is Skyrim. I keep mentioning Morrowind because this area is in both games. This area was an expansion to Morrowind, and they've added it as an expansion in Skyrim. I was actually going to make another point about that just now. These mushrooms, again, I'm pretty sure they would not grow on Solstheim in Blood Moon, the Morrowind expansion. So again, this is like, it's like, okay, so we're gonna be making this expansion for Skyrim, which revisits this area you could also get to in the game Morrowind. So let's make it more like the mainland of Morrowind, well, not the mainland, Vardenfell, for nostalgia's sake. Like, these shouldn't be here. I mean, I have to admit, it is very nostalgic to see these, but from a lore perspective, these shouldn't be here. Wait, why did I just say Morrowind? Probably because I keep saying it. You should really go look for quests around Raven Rock. This is Solstheim or something like that. Yes, it is. You should really go look... Oh, hang on. Avon mentioned. I might do that after I've finished with the stones then. The other place I was going to go is speak to Neloth, who I'm guessing is in Tel Mithrin, but that is very much guesswork on my part. But anything to get in the way of Mirak's plans, anything to be a thorn in his side.
What happened?
I feel different somehow.
Reaver Outlaw. I'm glad they're not attacking us. Where was I looking? So we've done that one, and that one. Still remaining is that one and that one. Fair enough. And Raven Rock's just over there. So I'll go here, do Earthstone, go up here, do Waterstone, and then I'll probably head back to Raven Rock and we'll see what quests we can find. Although one concern I have is how many of the quests are things that Lady Ashvel is likely to actually do. Oh, I do want to head in there and see the Telvanni architecture from the inside, but not right now. Maybe this stream, maybe it'll have to be next stream. We'll see. See how far we get. To be fair, it's still quite early in the night. Do you have a strategy to deal with insomnia, Kay? I know my therapist sent me a bunch of information about sleep hygiene. Not that long ago. I mean, if you're interested, and if you're interested, haven't heard of it before, and you have an email you're happy to share, I'd be more than happy to forward it to you, or over Discord or something like that. Anything where you can share files. I don't know if it would help, but you know. It is specifically meant to help deal with people having difficulty maintaining, having difficulty with insomnia, so... Okay. So if you just send me a message to remind me, I'll try to make sure I get those files. I'll forward them if you're interested. Obviously, if you're not interested, that's fine. One thing I'm quite liking about this Solstheim, and I'm not sure if I should be liking it, but it's how small it is. I like the fact that it's not that It's not that I'm against having large game areas, not whatsoever. Like, I adore Daggerfall. But it's that I felt like the main story of... I felt like Skyrim... not just the main story, but like the main area of Skyrim, like the base game. I felt like it really tended to have you running around a lot more than is ideal. Look how these are all in water, isn't that interesting? Because this is above sea level, so someone must have brought the water up here. I suppose it could have rained. And it hasn't frozen, that's another point. Anyway. I mean, I know it might be above freezing point, but in some of the places we went, it definitely wasn't above freezing point because you're surrounded by snow, and yet the water hadn't frozen, I don't think. Oh, is that you that's messaged me on Discord? If so, I'll like I say, when I get a chance, I'll forward the stuff to you, and you can let me know how you get on. I should probably host that stuff on my website, actually. I'll have to check the rights on all of it. But I know quite a lot of the stuff that was there. Even though my therapist sent it to me, it was like, oh, made by the such and such organisation, and it was like clear that it was like stuff that had been publicly released. Wait, a second lurker? That's new. The quest's still completed. After the first lurker went down. There's a second, smaller, weaker lurker. That's interesting. Yeah, 2. Why are they attacking me? I just want to check. I don't have some sort of bounty, do I? I didn't, like, hit one of them on accident and now they're upset with me. I don't appear to. Prices are 20% better. These amulets are actually genuinely really good. That's not so good. No reason not to take it though. I don't know about the slaughterfish scales. Do you think these are somehow people that have been crossed with slaughterfish? Do you mind not doing that? That I haven't done it? Fine, take the 40 gold. No! Oh, right, no. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness. We're reloading. What if I told you I never used a circlet? Well, it does mean you can't use the helmet, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. How far back is that? That looks a long way back. I can't tell though. Let's reload and see what that is. What quest we've got active.
Yes, Sarah?
Oh, is this back at the Telvanni place?
Cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Okay, yeah, this ain't bad. I mean, it's slightly suboptimal, but it's not bad. I've just got to go across the land again. So this was the previous one that we'd completed. So dumb, though. I think what must have happened is either myself or Serana accidentally hit one of the Redoran guards while we were killing the lurker. And apparently that they've considered that a crime. It's like, but we're in combat. I literally just saved all your lives. Like, you were enslaved and now you're not. I don't know. Wait, be right back. I need water. Okie dokie. The air is warm here. Yeah, I think what they've tried to do with Solstheim... I know Solstheim was always canonically warmer in the south and colder in the north. Alright, fine, I'll bite. What's going on here? If I see the name Shirogor, if I'm leaving. Scribbles of a madman, it's not looking good. Black slimy fingers, black slimy words, black slimy book. Benk on Garrick. Black the back of my eyes, but darker. Get these things out of my head. Oh, poor fellow. Yeah, so Solstheim always was warmer in the south and colder in the north, but I think what they've done, the developers of this game, is they've said, hey, let's make it even warmer in the south than it's supposed to be, and let's say that a bunch of the Morrowind flora and fauna, or Vardenfell specifically, let's say it's been introduced here and is doing quite well. Oh my goodness, leave me be, I'm gonna die. Moro can drive one just as mad as Shio. Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
What happened?
Now the danger is that I just won't,
Sarah?
that on this occasion I won't find the madman's scribblings. Also, I can't help but notice that the music becomes more Morrowindy when I'm in the south as well. I suppose that in-world explanation for part of it could be that, well, all that ash from Red Mountain would have fallen in the southern part of Solstheim, where it was warmer anyway, but I think it's clear that their intent was just to, in this expansion, just make it more reminiscent of Morrowind than it otherwise would have been. Canonically, Morrowind can drive someone mad by giving them too much knowledge for their brain to handle. Well, that's not very nice, is it? That sounds like a very monkey's paw type story as well, doesn't it? Like, oh, you want knowledge? Fine. Have all the knowledge in the world. Where am I going? Okay, over here. Avon, why you're ignoring me? I'm not. So I did miss the scribblings of a madman this time. I asked you how was your work and you ignored me. Basically, because there's nothing to say. Oh! Uh-oh. We're fine. We're fine. It all went according to plan. Well, what do we make of that? So it's just normal? There's nothing to say. Avon, why are we typing in puzzles? Thoughts? I just woke up. Please have mercy. What puzzles? I don't think Kay understands what nothing to say is referring to. She asked for a status update on any work you were completing. I'm not sure, but I think Avon's nothing to say means that they're not working right now. But I could be wrong. It's just taken off. That's much higher in the sky than it was. Well, I don't know what to make of that. Is Avon attempting rage bait, Elmag? My only work is Twitch, therefore there's nothing to say. Because I remember asking her about her job like yesterday, but I was half asleep. My fault, my brain wasn't working yesterday. Alright, let's try this again. Let's hope the guards don't attack us this time. Boom! I bet I won't get the amulet that gives me better prices this time. If the guards go after me again, then I'll just reload and then they can defeat it on their own. I mean, if the game was fair about it, then I wouldn't mind. Yeah, that's significantly worse loot. Like, I don't usually reload to get the result that I want. I don't usually save scum, but when, like, I'm being accused of a crime that I didn't commit and the game doesn't care. Yeah, significantly less good loot. That's a pity. Well, leave them to it. They really don't seem to like each other, do they? Leave them alone, Serana. Wait, what? Nordic jewelry. I stumbled on a bandit attack near Nate Raven Rock. I should search the area before anything of value is lost. Excuse me? Did you get all the good skills from the one-handed tree? I don't know. Probably not. This seems like someone important. Since they're named like that. Runs. Love you. I don't think anyone's done well out of this. I'm not sure I want to search the area. I know I could. How did you die over here? Was this the quest that I was being told about? Roll of paper. Is that what I'm supposed to read? Ruined book. Notebook. Here we go. Finding naturally occurring raw pieces of suitably sized and shaped is likely something or other. I have not yet examined. I quickly discover grinding with traditional methods is nearly impossible, but this material fascinates me. I'm determined to incorporate it into my work. Shattering large chunks with an application of violent force after repeated bouts of extreme heating and cooling. No magical methods are most viable, yields for more material to select from. In addition, the shards are more regular in shape than debris left by a pickaxe. The amount of waste is disappointing, but the cost may be offset. Further shaping by using a second appropriately sized piece of stallone yields particularly satisfactory results. The project is quite rough, but has sort of a naturalistic appeal. Set in quicksilver, a traditional Nordic motif. Quicksilver, that's mercury, that's a liquid. Perfection, with a bit of hired help, of adequate materials to reproduce the design and distribute to the mainland. I'll finally make a name for myself. How do I pick that up? I don't recall this quest. Well, this is my first time, so I definitely don't recall it. Quicksilver is not mercury in this game, is it not? Oh. Bit disappointing. Hang on, where's the ruined notebook? A roll of paper, ruined book. There we go. So I assume that's just what they wanted me to pick up. Craft a piece of Nordic jewellery at a forge. Why? Ah! It's an ick sound. Also from Vardenfell. I mean, probably from other bits of Morrowind as well. But not native to Soulstream so far as I'm aware. Avon, did you complete all the Saints and Seducers quests? Yeah, we just have the Waterstone to go, which should be over here somewhere. Oh, just over here, I think. If I'm understanding the compass correctly. Where is it? I don't see the column of light. This is not the place. Hang on, how far off am I? Quite a ways off. That's fine. So it just happens to be due north of here, I think. Ow! I don't care what you're doing here. I'm not here for you. I'll tell you what, if this was Morrowind, water walking, that was a good spell. Cheap early game spell, very useful if you wanted to get over a body of water. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely to have a proper Morrowind remake? And when I say proper, I don't just mean... Uh-oh, they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill me! They killed me. I don't just mean, like, redoing the game as it originally was, but in, like, a Skyrim engine or something. I know there's some people that are doing exactly that, but I mean, like... Keep all the good bits, even the controversial bits that they probably wouldn't do today. Yeah, I know, they're not going to do that. But just fix some of the gameplay, you know? I adore that game, and there's stuff that it does that I haven't seen other games do. But that doesn't mean it didn't have any rough edges. So the Stream Together invite is still active, and I accidentally hit it when I dropped my phone. Thankfully, I did not go live. Be glad it didn't end up like me. Let's go, another Avon stream.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Fine, I don't want to fight you, but... There we go. Not today. Is the phone okay? That's a good question. Mobile or landline? Is the floor okay? No! It's a polar bear! Help me, Serana! Wait, was that a massive wave I just saw? What? That's new. Oh, I heard Nernroot. Oh, the polar bears have actually left me alone. Right, what is going on with the water there? I've never seen that before in an Elder Scrolls game. I'm here to examine the beach. Leave me be. Caught it with my ankle. You're right. Yeah, the right one. Ankle bruise. It did not hit the floor. Is your ankle okay? Who keeps firing arrows at me? There you are. What makes Texas State Highway 165 unlike any other state highway in the country? No, I've never been to Texas. I don't know this. Where did you go? You were just over here, weren't you? Oh, a bedroll. I can actually sleep. Where do they go? I have no idea. Oh well. Our poor Dragonborn better gets any sleep. I mean, I know they're sleeping right there. Right then and there, but still. Actually, no, let's increase stamina. One armed weapon, you said. One-handed. What do we have? Power attacks with one-handed weapons cost less. Can do one-handed power attacks while sprinting. Standing power attacks do 25% more damage. Backwards power attacks. Don't think we need any of that. I can increase the chance of critting, or I can just straight up do more damage. I think we want to straight up do more damage, don't we? Texas Highway is unique. It exclusively serves as a cemetery and is partially closed every night. The only state highway with such a distinction.
I think I see why now.
Interesting. Well, presumably they must provide an alternate route then.
Who's there?
Maybe...
What was that?
Ah, that thug seems surprisingly cogent after being revived. Well then, did he say something about Sheogorath before I stabbed him? That's what you get when you don't install traffic lights. Oh my goodness.
Where'd you come from?
Come get me, polar bear. I thought it was a bit of a mean joke. You're welcome. Some of the best jokes are slightly mean. Polar bear? Depolarized? Yeah, we'll go with that. Polar bear depolarized. Right, where's this other stone? The last one. Oh, boat. There it is. Bear with me, there may be more. Thank you, Avon. Go! Ow! You set fire to me. Oh wow! Local Guardian. Yeah, okay, you are actually scarier than the normal ones we've been dealing with. I wonder if it doesn't matter which order you do them in. Is that a dragon? Oh my goodness. I wonder if it doesn't matter what order you do them in, but... Darn, I'm trying to get them to infight. The Reiklings are here to help. Dragon came to the defense of the Larka. Did it actually? Right, if anything's going to get them to infight, it's going to be that. And it didn't. Okay. Probably not, but it seems so. These Reiklings are really brave. 20 questions. In a moment, Avon. This isn't the best time. Oh no, the poor Reiklings. We need to honor their sacrifice. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to hang on here, but goodness me. The boar even continued fighting, the one that came with the Reiklings. Ah! Dragon snuck up behind me. I have a thing! Back to the Dark Souls category. Hold on, let me finish this fight first, then we'll do the 20 questions. Actually, do you know what? Now I think about it, presumably since using that shout expels the lurker, and since expelling the lurker stops Mirak from being able to control the people, and since the dragons seem to be being controlled by Mirak, that's right, isn't it? Oh no, that's not true, is it? Just their souls. He'll steal them. Okay, maybe not. I was just thinking, is it possible that they were actually allied? But I don't think so now I think about it more. Joke's so good, my internet deleted itself. Oh no. Not fun. Then again it is storming. It was a Windows laptop. Ow! That poor ball. Even. A Windows update just deleted the laptop's ability to connect to the internet, that's why I was using my mum's for so long. Ow! Even, why are you such a cool person? How are you able to set fire to me when I'm literally standing in water? Oh my goodness. How do I achieve coolness points? Next equivalent to it is time shifts. You're talking about checkpoints, I think. Leonidas. Checkpoints, and I think what you call time shifts is similar on some Linux distributions. No, it is, since I consider myself more goofy than cool. Ah! The dragon's actually going to be the easier of the two to slay. And a cultist here as well? Ah! My mother managed to reinstall the internet connection once, but it deleted itself the next day. No wonder you're allergic to Microsoft. Alright, one thing at a time. Hang on, that looked like another essential NPC. We need to examine that in a second. Is that to do with the story? Is that how they continue the... Is whichever one you visit last got some essential NPC in it? Whichever stone, I mean. I got to teleport to a boss. Oh, it's Pikachu! Pikachu's returned! Wait, hang on a minute. I can't read that message this second, but I remember that Pikachu was cooking breakfast tacos, and now she's talking about being teleported to a boss. So that's a little concerning. Oh, are they dead? Maybe they weren't an essential NPC. Are you regenerating? Oh my goodness. I do actually have a plan here. If you can believe it. It's kill the dragon. Why is the dragon's face so covered in blood? Then bait the lurker off somewhere else. Let me out of here. And then finally heal Serana, and then Serana and I take on the lurker together. Right, dragon's down. Maybe I can catch up with chat a little bit now. Yeesh, I just did a couple of NR runs and my internet was not having it. I got teleported to a boss with the other two players and they got to fight and I saw them fighting air. Oh, I got the soul that time. I'm sorry to hear that, Pikachu. A while since I did the DLC, so I don't know. Oof. I just watched them get hit by nothing. I was just like, good job, guys. Still got the loot, though. Defeating air is certainly a feat. That thing is definitely regenerating. Chat, should I go stand outside with a metal rod in the air to fix my internet? I would not recommend it. Right, Serana, we need you up now. Serana! Recover! Recover! Hang on, wrong one. I need necromantic healing. There we go. Please, Serana! Ah! My net is actually Alt F4 right now. I was not fighting a boss while cooking breakfast. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe turn the router off? Okay, reset it, be right back. If I don't come back, Avon told me to stand outside with a metal rod. I did not. Wait, what? I've never seen a dragon's body be moved before. Can I cast two different spells at the same time? Can I be healing Serana at the same time as I'm healing myself? Yes. Uses up a lot of magicka, but yes. Oh, you are still up. Oh, right. Serrano revved you, right. Okay, I think it took quite a bit to make this happen. But I think we actually stand a chance now. Usually, if internet isn't working, switching to mobile data is the first answer. Doesn't that get tremendously expensive? And that's assuming that people can. Like, if you're on PC, you need some sort of special adapter to do that, do you not? With a SIM card. Ah! Leave me be, leave me be, leave me be. Yes! Oh my goodness. Reichling spear, eh? The Reichling spear is incredibly light. Where's Healing Hands? Some plans have limited data. Good game. I think you can share internet over USB. The only one that survived. Oh my goodness. Wasn't that just dreadful? That might have been... That's got to have been one of the hardest fights we've done in this game. But actually, I also think it was probably the most enjoyable fight I've done in the entire game. Up to this point. Because strategy won the day. I actually, like, just trying to brute force my way through it, kept losing. And I had to come up with a plan, and I did, and it worked. Waters of Life added. Or should I have been activating these the whole time? Is that a thing? Challenges can be fun. Indeed they can. I think they work like standing stones and you can only have one. Okay, how do I know what effect is currently on me? I know it said the Waters of Life, but that doesn't actually tell me much. I was looking through here but didn't see it. Oh, I have a blessing from Azura. Must have picked that up at the Raven Rock. Abilities probably. Waters of Life. Heals everyone close to the caster. 300 points. Single use. They must be reacquired at the Waterstone. Oh, maybe it's not one at the time. We'll find out in a minute. But maybe it's like you always have to replenish them at the rock or something. Look at the birds in the sky. You've got to admit, this is a beautiful sight, isn't it? They did a good job. Not needing strategy is one of the greatest strengths and weaknesses of the ES series. On the one hand, Oblivion spellcasting and Morrowind alchemy turn you into God. On the other hand, playing them the intended way is kind of face-rolly. What does face-rolly mean?
When the tide goes, we'll go with it.
Are these the same people? Did they all survive? If it's single use, then it may be worth saving them for Mirac. Yeah, I'm gonna... Because there's the other stone that's right next to... Raven Rock, which was where I was intending to go next, since you suggested I pick up some quests. I was going to go back to the previous stone we'd been to and see if it clears the waters of life or not. Face roll. Roll one's face across the keyboard. What? I have no idea why you would do that. Maybe it's an older term now, but I grew up hearing it in the context of requires no real input or thought to complete. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I heard the term button mashing. And I believe that came from consoles. Like, if a game, if you don't have to understand what the inputs are doing, you just keep hitting buttons and you win. I think choice means brainless. Niches! Oh, look at the water here. They haven't done this. This actually looks decent. Why didn't they do this in the whole game? It doesn't quite look right, to be fair. When you look at it from a distance, you can see there's a swell here and no swell over here. So it's like, why is the water raising up? But I don't know. It would be nice if they did more of that. Or at least, you know, attempted it. Yeah, I think button mash was originally from fighting games. I learned face roll from the MMORPG community back in ye old days. Oh, I see. Do you miss the old days? Button mash can be brainless gameplay, but a lot of the time it just means you need a lot of fast inputs. Well, the term button mashing, it specifically, I think, means brainless. Where's the other stone? There, right next to me. Literally right next to me. Okay. That doesn't sound good. No! Hang on. I'm going to attempt to fix this. Hang on. Let me check something. And that needs to go... Where does that need to go? That needs to go here. Testing. Right, I think I fixed it. Same bug as before. I'm really unlucky to get that twice, though, in the same day. Maybe it's becoming more frequent for some reason, I don't know. The only reason I knew that it had happened is because, if you recall earlier when we were setting up Avon, I turned on monitoring so I could hear my own voice to see if it was doing it, and I never turned it off. So throughout the entirety of our collab stream and the entirety of this stream, I've been hearing my own voice coming back at me, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I figured it was probably the right call, and it turns out it was. Ignore 80% of all physical damage for 30 seconds. That's pretty good. And it didn't remove the water stone, so I can have them all, it looks like. And now I hear you again. I couldn't hear you. That sounds disorienting. I think I'm actually... It's not as bad as... Like, I know... Okay, I don't like hearing my own voice. But I think when I've had monitoring on in the past, the main reason I found it really disorienting is because you'll say something and then half a second later it'll come back at you and you want to stop talking to listen to it. It's almost like you're talking over somebody else. Um,
Born and raised. Have any kids?
but the latency is so low this time
Lives in Riften.
that it's not had that effect.
What's his trade? Be a blacksmith as well.
Nah. He finds things.
It sounds more like some sort of filter has been put over my real life voice, as opposed to like hearing my own voice being played back at me. An ancestral tomb? I mean, it would be rude not to. For those that don't know, the ancestral tombs were like one of the main types of dungeon in Morrowind. Oh, I don't see the spirits. I'm pretty sure in Morrowind you could see little spirits coming up from these burial mounds. Well, it's not quite a burial mound, I'm not sure what to call it. And no skeletons, no ancestral spirits, not a thing? Aww. Well, I'm disappointed. This one is tiny because it's new. I mean, you said I should pick up some quests here, but...
If you're looking for passage to Vardenfell, you're out of luck. No ships are heading that way anymore.
Why would you think I was if Vardenfell's basically uninhabitable now? Although, believe me, if I thought the developers had implemented it, I would swim there. If I thought that landmass was actually there and I could explore it, I would swim there.
If you're looking for work, the mine's been closed for a long time.
Blacksmith, you say?
If you're looking for supplies, talk to Feathers.
And I think there's a quest in the inn. Yeah, I didn't take the inn quest because it didn't sound like something that Lady Ashvale would do. They were just like, hey, can you tell people about my establishment? My pub? I've got this amazing drink that I make myself, this amazing liquor. It's like, no. Why would Lady Ashvale do that? I mean, real life me potentially would be interested, but Lady Ashvale? Our character? Raven Rock is a whole quest line that ends in you getting a house. Yeah, but from a roleplay perspective, Lady Ashvale doesn't know that. Quite detailed mannequins, aren't they? Is this the place you get or something? Because I see no one here and it's like got mannequins that are set up but nothing on it. It's like it's ready for someone to move in, you know? Oh, hang on, let me... I accidentally hit something that I didn't mean to hide. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. I think one of the quests may be from a guy who welcomed you to Raven Rock. Yeah, didn't I look for him but couldn't find him? Also, are we starting 20 questions? Oh, thank you. I forgot. Right. Let me get the whiteboard out. Okay. Is it in Dark Souls 2?
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Nope, this time the stream is gonna die. What? Is it in Dark Souls 1?
Glover Mallory is a wonder with a hammer and anvil. He mended my armor like an old pro.
Where is he?
I hate to break it to you, but there isn't a
Okay, there's in Dark Souls 3, I would assume. I should double check. You said it's in Dark Souls, but you may have been thinking Elden Ring. Is it in Dark Souls 3? Okay. Can it take damage? It can, okay. Is it a creature? Or when I say creature, I should clarify. Is it like an NPC or a is it, how do I phrase this? Is it an enemy? As in something that you could... It is a creature, okay. Is it a boss? Okay. The likelihood I'm going to get this is very low. I don't remember the enemies in this game. Is it an NPC? Hang on, is it a human? No, hang on. Are there humans in the game? Is it like... Do they look human?
You may have everyone fooled, but I see what you're doing here. The call of gold sends you scurrying like a...
It is humanoid, okay. Not a boss humanoid. You've probably got me then. I don't remember. Can you talk to them?
You honor the reclamations with your actions.
Cannot be spoken to.
Will not be forgotten.
I just don't remember. Or at least they don't talk back. I think I'm gonna head to that wizard, Neloth. It was Neloth, wasn't it? Yeah. I guess you can talk to enemies like Pico and I do. The thing is, I don't even remember the areas in that game. I mean, like, I have visions of parts of it. Like, I remember going for a swampy area near the start of the game. I remember that city where we fought. What's his name? The priest. I remember he was a bit of a difficulty spike. I remember him being a nuisance. I remember the deep, like there was that whole fight with Pontiff. That's the one. What else do I remember about that game? Oh, Firelink. Oh, I remember just your... What's his name? You fight them twice, or at least you can. But in different forms. You, like, meet them at the start of the game as your tutorial boss. But then they also appear later on. As not such an easy boss. Ponto was a difficulty spike because that half-true was initially supposed to be the final boss. Huh. Didn't know that. Commander of the Armies of the North, General of the Felix Legion, this hero sought vengeance in what epic 2000 historical drama? I don't have a clue. Gladiator? That is a real random guess. Sunflare added. What does Sunflare do? Udux. Udux Gundit. That was it. That's the one I was thinking of. The tutorial boss that you then fight later. 100-point fire explosion center of the caster does more damage to close targets. Single use. Shovel. What else do I remember about that game? Oh, I remember the twins. Fighting them. Oh, isn't this beautiful? The Telvanni architecture. Maximus Decimus Meritus was the iconic protagonist in the Ridley Scott film Gladiator. Oh my goodness, that was a guess and a half, wasn't it? Welcome back.
Why are you out here? Aren't you supposed to be in the tower fighting Master Nello?
I'm in the right place.
If you must know, I'm trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. I don't think you belong here. Does Master Neloth know about you?
Are you practicing a spell?
Yes, I'm trying to summon an Ash Guardian. Just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting.
So that's where the Ash Guardians came from.
I need to concentrate.
Master Neloth has tasked Alenia with repairing the tower. Why aren't you doing this in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us?
Let's find Master Neloth. Tel Mithrin Steward's house. I do love this architecture. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Avon, I stand very little chance of getting it. The Papagee of DS3. Interesting. This didn't used to exist in Morrowind. Is that Master Neloth? Neloth?
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject.
Yep. They're Telvanni. I'm trying to remember what the castle area was called in DS3. Like, you go there at the start, just after Firelink, and then you come back there much later on to fight the twins. Honestly, if you can get a close physical description, I'll give it to you. Not all names are directly stated. Lothric. Are they in the Lothric castle area? I hear you know where to find black books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world?
It was Hermaeus Mora.
What could you know of them?
I found a black book. I need to find more. The black books have something to do with Hermaeus Mora? I'm his champion. I've dealt with Hermaeus Mora before. I've read the Ogma Infinium.
Have you? The actual Ogma Infinium? That's it. I've searched for it myself for many years, without success. Well then, you should know better than anyone that Hermaeus Mora is not to be trifled with. But he is
Not in any of the Lothric
than
areas.
most of the other Daedric princes, as you would expect of the Prince of Knowledge and Fate. You seem to have escaped the fate of many who find themselves ensnared forever by the law of his secrets. Or perhaps not.
I found a black book. I need to find more.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
I have to know what Mirak knows if I want to stop him.
Mirak? The one all the town folk are always chanting about?
Yes, you may have noticed he's trying to return to Solstheim.
Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the Central Temple, although the villagers seem quite convinced.
Do you know where I can find another black book? I like this guy. He's my kind of wizard. I do like the Telvanni. And so far he does seem remarkably, he does seem by Telvanni standards to be remarkably cooperative. Do you know where I can find another black book?
Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
You have a black book?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Mirak.
Convenient.
But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
Are they even inside the game, or did the update push them out? That reminds me, have you had to fight the hidden bosses in Bloodborne?
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
The Dwemer, what do they have to do with this? Just tell me where the book is and I'll go get it. The Dwemer, what do they have to do with this?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nachardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open.
Interesting.
But perhaps the two of us together will be able to get at the book. To Nachardak, then. Follow me.
So I will. The remaining areas in DS3: Untended Graves, aka Cemetery of Ash, Undead Settlement, Road of Sacrifices, Farron Keep, Cathedral of the Deep, Catacombs of Karas. Oh, that was a nice animation. Excuse me? Irithyll, Anolondo, Irithyll Dungeon, Profaned Capital, Archdragon Peak, Painted World, Dreg Heap, and Ringed City. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna throw in the towel. I do not remember this game well enough. That I just couldn't. I just don't have enough to go on. Going up? My memory is bad, Avon. It was a ringed night. Now you mentioned them, I remember them, but I wouldn't have. I don't think I'd have originated that thought.
Tart bones? That doesn't even make sense.
Good game though. Thank you. They were in the where were they? They were near that swamp, weren't they? But they were in like a little town. Oh, you want to do 20 questions again? OG Dark Souls, I have a thing. Okay. That was a very Morrowind sound. That like animal noise. Let me clear the thing and we'll try again. Oh, you're waiting for me, that's convenient. OG Dark Souls, you say. Can it take damage? Okay, is it a creature? It is a creature. Is it humanoid? No. Okay. Is it a boss? Oh, this is quite a nice little walk, isn't it? This would be quite a nicer little walk to do in real life. You know, other than the hostile wildlife. Not a boss. Okay.
The Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the ages. These towers have outlasted their creators by millennia. The book is housed inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
Okay. So, why are you just waiting there? Is that thing gonna attack?
I had to clean out the riffraff last time I was here too. Where did they come from?
The riffraff. Can you encounter them before Sen's Fortress? So before you've rung the 2 bells? Ow, they were tough. Yes. Okay.
We don't get many visitors. Is there something you need?
Nice clothes, isn't it? Interesting silhouette.
That doesn't even make sense.
Not humanoid, not a boss. Can encounter them before Sen's Fortress. Can you encounter them in... Undead Burg or the Undead Parish? Okay. Can you encounter them in Blighttown or the... what's it called? The swamp area underneath it? I've forgotten what that area is called. Quelag Swamp. Okay. Do you need the master key to encounter them before Sen's Fortress? No, hang on, let me rephrase that. Do you need the master key to encounter them before the gargoyles? No. Sorry, well, you probably already answered. Before... what I'm trying to get at is whether you need the master key to get at them, like, without legitimately going through Undead Burg, basically. Okay, you answered before gargoyles. Okay, right. So we're not. That means we're not going in through. We're not going in through, what's it called, the Valley of the Drakes then. Do you encounter them in the Undead Asylum or Firelink? Oh dear, that's a bit embarrassing. Oh, have a lovely sleep, Alphax. Thank you for coming, I do appreciate it. Okay. Do you encounter them in the Undead Asylum? They are in the Undead Asylum. Okay. Do you encounter them during the tutorial period? Because of course parts of the Undead Asylum you can't get to until you you come back there a second time.
Picked a bad time to get lost.
Can you encounter them prior to... oh my goodness, this Telvanni is terrifying. I hope I don't end up fighting him. Can you encounter them, like, before returning? Because you can return by getting into that nest, can't you? And going into the fetal position. That's what I'm trying to determine. Like, for example, that second asylum demon, I don't think you can get to until you've come back. Yes, you can encounter them before your second asylum visit. Okay. Can you trade with them? Actually, there's only one entity for the which that's true, isn't it? So I would have been better off just guessing. Okay. Okay. Don't mind me, just having a little nap. Not humanoid. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. You, can't damage Snuggly. So that was a bit of a wasted guess for 2 reasons.
Picked a bad time to get lost, Fred.
I'm not lost. You're lost.
I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it. The book is just in sight.
I hope he doesn't betray us.
So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it could. No, we'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it.
So you're trying to get through
As
there.
you'll see, that's easier said than done. This way to the boilers.
Okay. Here? In here?
Follow me.
Are they an enemy? On the topic of the stray demon, you can see it from the start of the game, you just can't fight it until you return to the asylum. Interesting.
The city of 100 towers. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said that Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering. Now reduced to...
So is it the Dwemer Atlantis?
As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps
That is impressive. I've never seen that in Skyrim before. In fact, I think I know how they've done this. If the engine works the way I think it does.
They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cues. So, if we can find 4 more cues, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cue. We'll need it.
Okay. He's clearly treating me as a servant, but fine. I mean, we have a joint purpose. Yeah, I think this is deceptive. Oh.
Here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain.
I only just noticed this?
That the Dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance.
What was I thinking?
3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You should be able to unseal this door with the control cube I gave you.
What was I thinking? Yeah, you saw the water level go down. I think that's an illusion. As from what I recall, the engine that the Elder Scrolls games use, which I can't think of the name of right now, but I don't think it supports changing the water level. What I suspect they did is they actually turned this whole loading area into one giant lift. I think we were actually being lifted up when the water level appeared to be going down. Could be wrong. I think Avon's given me enough information that I should be able to solve this. But I'm not sure what it is. So it's damageable, not an enemy.
Although knowing that Dwemer, I rather doubt it.
And not humanoid. Is it alive? Or, no, let me rephrase that. Is it a... Oh, hang on, no, I take it back. Well, it's too late, already asked. I lose that question. You already told me it's a creature, so I know it's not a wall that gets damaged. It is alive, okay. What happened to Serana anyway? So it's alive, but it's not an enemy and it's not humanoid. I mean, it could have been undead for all you know. Yeah, that's the other alternative.
These must be the great workshops of Nachardak. Impressive, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army at the Battle of Red Mountain must have come from here.
Interesting.
Looks like we'll need to lower the water level to make any more progress. Ah, good. Now we can see if we can find a way to get that next.
Really? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. No slow fall spell.
I think we should focus on how to get up to the door on the north side of the workshop. We still have cubes to find.
Okay. Why did you jump down here? Elf did not skip leg day. Uh-oh. Daedric arrows? Yes, that was 14 questions. And I am still thinking about it. I lack the required item. Wonderful. If I take one of these out and the water level rises, what happens? That's probably fine. I'm trying to like trace my way through the tutorial in my head. Like, you wake up in the cell, then you go past a bunch of hollows, which it can't be because they're humanoid and not alive. Then you have the first encounter with the asylum demon. Well, that works out. You run past the asylum demon. I can just think of only like... I'm wondering if there's like small creatures in there that I'm not recalling. There are actually multiple places in Skyrim with changing water levels, but all of those are quest related. Interesting.
Nothing down here.
Well, let's not be too hasty. Where's that ring that lets me... be better at lockpicking, or do I not have it? Maybe that's one of the... Oh no, it was a locket. Okay. Oh. One of them you actually have to swim out of as the water rises before you drown. Don't mind me, looting precious artifacts. Oops.
Maybe through here. Unfortunately, each cube we
Where did they even come from? Oh, out of here probably. It said I now have 2 of them, but that doesn't figure. Oh. Sorry, did you ask a 15th earlier? No, I'm still thinking. Alright, where did they go? Oh, there they are. Through here?
Let's see where this leads.
Okay.
There's a passage up there. We could reach it if the water level was higher.
Okay. Let me collect the one that's down there. It's been submerged. Wait, what? Oh, that's... I see. They don't always get locked in place. Right, okay. I don't think that clicked before. Oh, I'm trying to think, like... So we're in the undead asylum. You encounter them not on your second visit. I mean, maybe you do, but you don't have to.
Water level this high, we can swim across the collapsed part of the passage and reach the other side.
Are there dogs there? I don't think so. It's alive as well, and most of the stuff in the asylum is unsurprisingly undead. That really points to it being like, do they have like little rats or something? Is it a mammal? It's not. Okay.
Don't you think we should focus on finding the rest of the control cubes? We still have cubes to find.
Oh, blimey. Blood? Why is there a blood splatter? There are actually rats in the asylum. You see them in the first cutscene of your character. They were the chosen undead cellmates. Can't damage them though. Are they birds? Yes, they're a bird. bird you can damage in the undead asylum.
Very good. By my count, we've found a total of 4 clues, assuming you haven't dropped any anywhere.
Alright, so if it's a red light, you don't lose it. If it's a blue light, you do. Oops, I did not mean to pick that up. Oh, I know where we are. Or do I? Maybe not. I thought we wanted 4 more though, not 4 total. Oh, you said there were 3 through there. So 1 somewhere else, I guess.
You'll need to lower the water level before we can proceed any further.
Good pumps. A bird you can damage. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this. Oh, I can't even hear me because it's the ads. You've been underwater for centuries and you still work? Pablo Picasso was born in Spain. Quite the ruin, isn't it? Interesting how it's all built into a cave, though. Never question the quality of something of Dwemer make. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Am I not allowed to use attacks under here? How am I supposed to get it then? No swinging a sword underwater apparently. No, I haven't asked another question about the bird. I was just thinking, how am I going to get it? Because if I don't know the bird... then I'm not sure how much more I could guess. Like... Well, thank you. I only got through that because of you. Because being an NPC, you could tell where they were underwater when I couldn't. There was one question you asked earlier. There are 2 follow-up questions, but I only asked one. Is it damageable? Is it a creature? Is it humanoid? Is it a boss? Is it Sam's Fortress. Is it undead? Is it in Blighttown or the Swamp? Is it... what does that say? Is it in the... Oh, is it in the Asylum? Yes. No, hang on, I haven't asked that yet. Blighttown, no. Oh, do you need the Master Key? No. Is it in Firelink or the Asylum? Yes. Is it in the Asylum? Yes. Tutorial section? Yes. Trade with it? No. Enemy? No. Alive? Yes. Mammal? No. Bird? Yes. So I'm not sure. Aqueduct, eh?
The last cube is somewhere in here. I hope it won't require more swimming around in this filth.
Interesting line.
I'd guess that must be the pump activator.
Think of the Orse.
But how to reach it? We'll need to get all
What's
three
the Orse?
switches down in order to reach the pump control. Well, that's progress of a sort, but we'll need all three down at once to get to the pump control. That's it. Don't touch anything else. Quickly now.
That was an easy puzzle. Plural of ore. Oh, I see. Is it in Blighttown or the Swamp? No. Is it damageable? Yes. Is it a creature? Yes. Is it humanoid? No. Is it a boss? No. Is it pre-Sam's Fortress? Yes. Is it undead? No. Blighttown or the Swamp? No. I mean, that's no to both of them, so it wouldn't be that. Master Key? No. Firelink or Asylum? Yes. Oh, I see. So it could be in Firelink as well. Is it in Firelink? Oh, I've just worked out what it is. Although, can it be that? No, because you couldn't damage it. Well, the logical thing for it to be then is the bird that carries you. But I don't think you can damage that. Is it the bird that carries you? Wait, you didn't know you could damage the transport bird? No. Yes, it was the transport bird. Goodness me. Well, I think you somewhat guided me towards the solution then. But, so really you should probably be considered the winner there, but thank you for the game. It was enjoyable. How do you damage the transport bird? Because isn't it only in cutscenes?
I have an idea. I'll wait here
Yeah, if you have a bow, you can shoot it. As a perch and firelink, if you get it to low enough health, it will fly away. Okay, so it can't be killed. Nothing behind the waterfall. Only way to kill it is with console commands. And I'm guessing if you do that, you can still transport, right? Like, the game probably just becomes inconsistent. I don't know, never tried it. I mean, otherwise you could get yourself locked. Sorry, thought everyone knew the bird could be hurt. Well, I mean, no need to apologise, that's just something I didn't know. That's perfectly within the rules, if it's, you know, something I could reasonably have known. DS1 allows for some mean soft locks. That must be two very ancient potions. And you'd think, oh, there's a thing here. Okay, that's what I was missing. Okay. Who designed this place like this and why? I was trying to figure out if those were going to come to life. Because, I mean, look at the eyes. They look like it might shoot flames or something. When I picked this up, I was not expecting it to stop the traps. Or was that a coincidence? Good thing I was relatively quick.
Good, good. I'll take this cube and we can be on our way.
I think it's technically possible to lose the Covenant of Artorias, for instance, so I personally don't know how.
Water's rising even higher with both pumps shut down.
Which way are we going? Back this way? Nope, that's not the way we came. And the way we came must be submerged, so I guess we're going this way?
That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work. With the cube I retrieved from the pumping pedestal, we should now have 5 cubes. Exactly what we need. Now we can finally see about getting those boilers started.
Where are you? There you are. Seems to be following me. No Covenant of Artorias means no 4 kings. Indeed! Which means you're not completing the game without the use of a glitch. Ah, we can go back this way. Okie dokie. Where did they come from? Maybe I should have been using the power attacks more. I think the open chest behind Frampton Farlink is specifically in case you lose the main story items, but I don't know if it actually works. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. How does the game know if you lose them? Where's our friend gone? Well, hopefully he'll magically appear if I go through. I'd have to look that back up because I don't remember. Fair enough. I don't know if he just ran past us and went straight up here or not. Learned that fact when I was binging data miners videos on Dark Souls. Is data miner a content creator? Okay, he wasn't over there before, so I'm guessing there's some dialogue over here he's supposed to say.
Here, I picked up this cube for you.
Thank you.
Shall we get on with it?
Yes.
I'm quite sure the boilers will not work while they're underwater.
I presume you need me to remove one. There we go. I get it, I get it. Good thing the devs put in that extra bit of dialogue.
That seems to have done it.
No control cubes anymore though, which means no locking the door behind us.
It's finally done. Look out! Another steam centurion.
Oh, wonderful. Data miner. Oh, I know what data miner is in general. Oh, you just mean you went binging videos from various data miners, I see. Blast. When was my last save? Oh, it auto-saved, that's alright. Yeah, I learned a lot about Dark Souls series from watching videos from data miners.
Here, I picked up this cube for you. Shall we get on with it? That seems to have done it. Good. It took longer than I'd hoped, but at least it's finally done. Look out!
Ow, it stinged me. For House Telvanni, really? I didn't realise they were quite that loyal. I suppose they are in a way, but... More in a sort of this institution serves my purposes way. Chop Vegano! Lovely to see you. How are you today? How are things? Okie dokie. Are we leaving all the control cubes here? I guess so. One of my favourite things I learned is that apparently there was one NPC in the original Dark Souls games that is human but not undead. And it isn't Dusk. It was revealed in one sentence of cut dialogue. Isn't that the daughter of Sigmir? I'm surviving, thank you for asking. Very kind of you to ask. Siglinda? Yeah. How does that even make sense? This is a lift. If you went up, I should have gone up. Well, that was really cool. Someone told me when I was playing the game, possibly you. I hope so too.
Please, be my guest. You deserve the first look. Besides...
Oh, this has gone well.
I know you, champion. The Ogma in Flame was only the beginning.
Interesting eyes.
This is Apocrypha,
Oh.
where all knowledge is hoarded.
You have my attention.
Saint thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library.
I will! I will!
If you tire of this search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, the lure of Apocrypha will go. It is your fate.
Well, I guess this is the end of the playthrough. Why am I being whipped? Ow! Ow! So remember how I said Valera may not wish to go anywhere after the Dragonflow's DLC main story concludes? This isn't how I imagined Apocrypha. I imagined, like, I didn't think of the tentacles or anything like that. I just imagined it was just like an endless library, like a real library. Like, think of a really nice library in the real world. Can't continue fighting. What? Okay, that was weird. I just imagine it had hallways that went on forever. Chapter 1. So, is the idea that I read the book and then it's a very compelling read, you know, a real page turner, and then when I finally do get to the end of the book, I suddenly find I'm not where I was initially. Ow, ow, ow. Don't know why that was removed. Dearie me. It's an endless library. Technically the tentacles are a matter of Mora's own body and the bodies of the lesser Daedra who serve him here. Do I have to do something to be allowed in here? Nope. You are hungry. So we still have to eat. Is there anything fun I can do here before going back? I mean, I'm not even sure Lady Ashvale would go back, but I've finished games early before, and people don't like it. I've had some people have made it very clear to me that they don't like it when I do that. I think that's where you spawned. Well, there's these 2 scries I was able to activate. This is new. Lady Ashvale may wish to collect all the black books before the playthrough ends. Wait, a seeker? That looked a lot like a lurker. That's a lurker. Why am I under attack? I thought I was welcome here. And where's Serana? That didn't work, did it? Pretty sure Seekers are those that lost their minds to Mora's domain. There we go. No! Finally. Hang on, but now I know what a Seeker is. The Seeker were the things that were flanking... What's his name when I saw him? Mirak. Oh, there's 2 of them there. So there's 3 Seekers in total? One down. Canonically, Merrick is still the top dog of Mora's underlings, even if he's technically betrayed Mora. Gameplay-wise, Bethesda wanted to ensure you were being attacked by something while you were here. I see. I wonder what the Telvanni mage is thinking. Neloth. No, 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 no. That was close, nearly died. That's two of them down though. There's one Seeker left and the Lurker. Be a lot easier if I had Serana here. Where's the other Seeker gone? I genuinely don't see him here. I can go up through there if I wish. Is that the way I came in? Looks like it. Unfortunately, companions can't follow you in here. Seems a bit arbitrary, but still. To be fair, I was the only one that looked at the book. So I guess that actually does make more sense than I initially gave it credit for. I think the Flame Atronach is probably going to do a lot of good work just by countering its regen. So I was worried I wouldn't be able to do damage as fast as it could regen it, but as long as the odd fireball hits it. That was a good few solid hits, wasn't it? Did you know you could summon Hermaeus Mora in Daggerfall? Deary me. Not sure where my atronach went. Must have... The Seeker. The Night Mother's Truth. Good game, thank you. Where did the other one go? I took down at least 2 of those. I don't know. Only things I know about Dagfall are the sheer size of the map and that apparently Manny Marco was chill for some reason. Thank you. Okay. So the idea there is like you're looking inside the head for treasure. The Lusty Argonian Maid Volume 2, okay. That was a tough fight. Actually, I should probably do a proper save. Chapter 3. Chapter 2 again. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I probably do need to stop here for the night, looking at the time. Still, that'll make for a interesting way to begin the next stream. Where's my credits? There we go. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I'll be streaming again on Friday, in which I'll be continuing American McGee's Alice, which is a dark twist on Alice in Wonderland. Monday will presumably be the next Skyrim stream, and next Wednesday it'll be more Darksiders Genesis with the wonderful Avon the Raven, followed by more Skyrim. Let's go see who I should raid. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me see. Who's streaming right now? Why not? We may as well raid Kira again. I've raided her quite a bit recently, but she's a good, reliable raid. And a nice individual, so let's give her a raid. So thank you. So once again, thank you to everybody that kept me company in chat, and thank you to everybody that lurked. I appreciate all of you. I really do. Thank you for the follow, Avon the Raven, and a choice cut. And thank you for the raid, the other Avon the Raven. Really appreciate that. Obviously that was just after our collab. Anywho, let's get this raid underway, I should say.